Raiders, and welcome back to my another review slash analysis video. So not too long ago, actually 2 hours ago, Tomb Raider released a mini documentary, I guess, titled Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, Reimagining Peru. And do you know what we are about to do? Yes. We are about to, let me put my camera a little bit smaller. We are about to react to this mini doc because I'm very interested about this and what they have to say. So if this is your first time watching, let's watch it together because this is also my first time. Let's get into it. Also, my cat just decided to show up in camera. Hello, kitty cat. So let's just watch this.
The starting point for all of us beginning the adventure, and for some of us it's also return home.
Yes, it is very return home for me, for sure. Twice.
It's not a regular remake, it's a reimagination. The things that players fell in love from 20, 30 years ago, and how would they imagine it right now?
We start the journey.
Alright, this is actually very good to hear because one of the fears that I have as someone, you know, as a big fan of Tomb Raider, is that I see a lot of people worried about if this Tomb Raider, if Legacy of Atlantis will be like classic Tomb Raider. Will Legacy of Atlantis finally bring back classic Tomb Raider? In my opinion, no. Not in a literal sense, obviously. But I'm really happy that he actually said this because it's reimagining Tomb Raider, the original, and not doing a copy pasta of the original game. And this is good because players can actually lower their expectations and not go with that nostalgia feeling or that memory-driven emotion, right? So instead, we will go with neutral expectations, I hope. And this is very good that they are communicating this right now, way before the game is actually released, so that players have this, especially fans, have this in mind when they buy the game and start playing the game. Because I don't want Legacy of Atlantis to be like Anniversary, okay? That's my fear, because the reception of Anniversary was not so great. So let's continue to watch.
Years ago, and how would they imagine it right now?
We start the journey in Peru in the Andes.
Thanks.
Beautiful location. Lots of classic Lara Croft and Tomb Raider iconography from the first Tomb Raider.
Oh, really?
Obviously.
Okay. I'm interested about that.
Natla has, initially coaxed you into the adventure by, and that music swells. You're stepping into the snow.
This is so beautiful, actually. I absolutely love this first part of the level. I don't have this in full screen. Maybe I should. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love her outfit here, and I also love the fact that we will still play with the outfit as per seen in the latest gameplay preview.
You're stepping into the snow. It's that classic globe-trotting adventure beat where you're like, cool, I'm in a new space, and what's going to be behind the next corner?
I remember very well the very first intro in the mountains in Peru. That was like one of my strongest memories with her.
This is actually amazing because we can see that the team is actually very passionate, and a lot of people that are working on this project are also old fans, right? And I think this is very, very good that we have passionate people working for this game and not just cash grab people.
Discovering the story of this lost Incan world and this battle that they had with the invading conquistadors as you're trying to find the Tomb of Qualbeck.
The long-hidden, long-forgotten place that actually no one in our fictional world actually ever been there.
So there's mountain caves, city of
Vilcabamba, Lost Valley, and Tomb of Qualbeck. Okay, so the 4 levels.
Vilcabamba historically was raided by Spanish soldiers. So we included this story in our version.
Oh, okay.
Even starting in mountain caves.
Oh my god, look at this. We've never seen this before, I think. This is like a concept art. Looks absolutely beautiful. So you can already see, okay, so this is actually an item that we pick up in order to enter Lost Valley or City of Vilcabamba. I don't really remember exactly at the moment, but this is an item in the original game. Not sure if Anniversary has this item as well, but this looks gorgeous. So Lara is right now just, you know, inspecting the gate and whatnot.
There's like a battlefield, and the gate actually served as, you know, a bastion for Incan people to hold against the Spanish.
Interesting.
But historically, they got in, right? So as you go through the various tunnels and caves, you will notice signs of struggle, fight.
Oh,
of
that is very
traps being
interesting.
triggered by the
I like
Spanish
this.
soldiers, and all of those like subplots present in the environment.
And the environment.
All right, I actually like that they went with a little bit of history, actual history, implemented into Legacy of Atlantis. It's not just, you know, a random myth around this very powerful artifact called Sion. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Very curious about how they will implement these historical facts with the mythology of the game, or with the lore of the game.
Environment there, the art there in Vilcabamba in Peru, it's fantastic. It's amazing. It's like easy to delve into it and to feel it. The sense of mystery, the sense of excitement that Lara also delivers in her voice. Like we, as the players, we discovered Vilcabamba.
Yeah.
Key locations that you may have remembered when you played the game. Whenever you
I
first
wonder if
experience-
she was actually talking about Anniversary, or she was just talking about the original, because there was not a lot of cinematics and dialogue in the original Tomb Raider, right? It was just you, as a player, discovering with Lara. So I wonder if she's talking about Anniversary here.
experienced it, we're trying to basically re-spark that joy that you first felt when you experienced them again.
Thank you.
We did a big research regarding the first Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Oh, Tomb
We
Raider
checked
Anniversary.
What guys from Crystal did in Anniversary Edition. We checked
Yes.
all games, all documents and maps.
That's
everything that was
amazing.
possible, and we tried to be as close
So again, I did ask this question before, but I'm going to ask again. Like I see a lot of elements from Lao trilogy, especially Anniversary, right? Because this is a reimagination of the original game, and Anniversary is also a little bit of a reimagination of the first game. However, it was kind of advertised as a remake. But I don't see a lot of classic. Actually, what can we see from classic or from original Tomb Raider in Legacy of Atlantis? If not just the story or Lara herself. For that we have Anniversary. I don't know if I'm making myself understand here, but I'm still yet to see elements of the classic Tomb Raider game. For now, I just see Anniversary vibes.
as possible to original game.
We started with the Anniversary Edition. We've checked what was there, what content was there. We've recreated the levels with the usage of engine possibilities. We wanted to show beautiful vistas, for example.
Yes, obviously.
We wanted to open them as much.
Right, so obviously the new game has a lot of emphasis on graphics. Like nowadays, games will sell the best graphic possibles, right? But I hope that the team did not focus too much on the graphics, and they will actually deliver meaningful experience whilst playing the game, actually exploring and raiding. That's the whole point.
Much as possible.
It's just really exciting. I actually learned a huge amount about the Incan Empire
Wow.
back then by doing this game. It was really
Wow.
interesting.
There
Okay.
needs to be a layer of
That is interesting, yes.
more than authentic in there to really give it that Tomb Raider sizzle.
Yes.
And so when we do things like Incan ruins, you know, the megalith walls look fantastic in Engine, but there's additional details on top of those megalith structures that make it feel like this is a society that has developed somewhat in isolation, and it's a new version, but still very faithful to the origins of that culture.
So, for example,
Okay.
in the Inca land, the ancient language of Quipus, which is tied knots, we've incorporated that into one of the puzzles to stay more
Ooh.
culturally authentic.
All right, all right.
We care a lot about the different cultures and making sure that we celebrate those through thoughtful cultural exploration.
This is very interesting. Again, this is a different approach to what they've done before, right? So they're actually going into historical events and bring them into the actual game. So I'm very curious how this will all play, and if you can actually learn some history with the game, that's amazing.
every single walls are, you know, having an angle like 5 to 10 degrees, something like that. They have a trapezoid shape of the doorways to preserve the building from earthquakes.
Oh,
Leaning
okay.
heavily
Interesting.
into the historical Incan architecture when we were designing the levels. So in a way, it also affected our traversals and such, because
All right.
there are certain limitations to what we can add and what we shouldn't.
Okay.
If you squeeze your eyes and if you try to remember when you played Peru, it's literally all green. We can try to bring this memory, so we use our...
Okay, so when we played Peru, it's literally all green? Again, what game are you actually talking about here? The original or the anniversary? Because again, I think you're talking about the anniversary. The original is very grey. In the Peru section, it's very grey. Okay, we have a little bit of the Lost Valley there with a little bit of green, especially on the open area where the dinosaurs are, but the rest of the level, it's very grey. So, I think they are really just going back to anniversary on this one, which is fine. I'm not saying this as a negative criticism. I'm just pointing it out that at this point in time, I've just seen basically anniversary reimagination and not really the original. They are clinging on the original because the original, well, the name says it, right? It's the original. However, this is way more similar to anniversary. But you know, it's understandable. Obviously, anniversary was also made several years after the original, so it was reimagined to the new consoles. And right now, they are taking a huge inspiration from anniversary and not the original, in my opinion, so far.
A lot of plants, a lot of greenery through the level, and that's our key color that we want to use.
Everything is similar to original game, but in our reimagined version.
To make sure people
I'm curious
this
about that,
cinema
really.
That it was 30 years ago, but a little bit different.
As you progress through the level, you start noticing that, hey, some things are out of place. They don't really belong here, but they are part of this Incan structure here. As you go through the level and then you encounter dinosaurs and you're like, what's
All right.
And then you enter the
Tomb of Qualopec, so yeah,
and
obviously.
You start noticing, there's even more weird stuff going on. I definitely want to see live reactions to...
Oh, you will see? I will definitely do it.
How people receive them.
I'm so curious about this.
Curious how fans and how players react to it.
Oh my god.
It's a combination of very talented people.
It looks
who put
gorgeous,
a lot
actually.
of
This
their
looks
effort into
gorgeous.
this, including me. And
I can't
remember
wait
playing this game as a
to...
kid for
Alright, so I can't wait to spend a huge amount of money in a new PC so I can actually stream this in the highest quality possible. Oh god. RAMs are absolutely expensive right now.
the very first time. I hope the feeling that caught me back then is the one that you will get playing this one.
Now, what would you hope to discover in Peru? Begin your adventure and pre-order Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis now.
I want to pre-order actually, but the collector's edition is not available yet, I think. Anyways, this was the mini documentary about Peru. Not much was said here. I was hoping for a little bit more. So the only new info that we've gotten is that actually most of the Peru levels were based somewhat or in part in historical facts of the Spanish invasion in the Incan culture, if I understood that correctly. Yes, history is not my strong suit, okay, sorry. So nevertheless, I'm excited about this, and I will definitely stream this game once it's out. I'll make sure I have a proper computer gaming for this, because I think right now my laptop is just, it's not going to handle it. Anyways, this was my live reaction to Reimagining Peru. I think it looks gorgeous. I'm very curious about all the elements and how actually difficult it will be. I think that's the point where most people are a little bit divided, right? People don't want this to be too easy. They actually want a challenge, myself included. But it's still too early to judge. Anyways, I hope you had an amazing, beautiful day, and I wish you the best and, you know, have an amazing week. So I'll see you next time. Bye!